Thank you. This is a good beginning. I've learned a lot from the witnesses. I like the exceptional variety we had of points of view. I thank the staff for their work on coming up with that. I think senators, you could see the large number of senators who came today and who had thoughtful comments. And for those who came and couldn't get in the hearing room, we'll do our best to have a larger hearing room for our next hearing, which will be next Tuesday at 10 a.m., and it'll be about fixing No Child Left Behind, supporting teachers and school leaders. So we look forward to that. I'd like to invite the witnesses, if there's something today that you wanted to say that you didn't get to say, we'd like to hear it. So if you could let us hear it, especially if you could do it within the next 10 days, that would be very helpful. We would welcome it. And to the senators, I would say, if you have additional questions, please ask them. For example, Senator Baldwin raised the question of how do we put the spotlight on whether it's the states and local governments who are coming up with all these extra tests. And Senator Bennett's asked the same question. Well, Senator Murray and I have written to state and local school districts trying to identify the number of tests. But if you have an idea about that on Senator Baldwin's effort, we would appreciate it. I'm going to send you a question and ask the question whether do high stakes discourage multiple assessments. I would ask that question. And then I would like to invite Mr. Lazar to follow up his suggestion that one area where we might provide more funding is in developing better assessments. One of the dangers is that whenever the federal government does that, it likes to put its sticky fingers on exactly what to do and who must do them. So your comments on that or from anybody would be helpful. Yes?
I'm interested in taking advantage of that opportunity, and particularly because none of the witnesses had a chance to comment on what I said. Could you let me know by what time you would like our additional questions in so that our folks have it? What's my deadline?
Well, what's convenient for you?
End of the week.
Okay, that'd be great. And we'll work with you. And I think the sooner we get the questions out, the sooner we'll get good answers back. And we'll see how this goes. I'll work with Senator Murray. It may be that we have roundtable discussions rather than hearings, at some point where we can sit around and actually have conversations about particular points and not be limited to 5 minutes of questions. So there are different ways to go about this. So if you could let us know within a week or sooner, Sheldon, that would be a big help, and then we'll go to work on that. This Friday. Usually we say at the end of close of business this Friday. That's what we usually say, I'm told. So I'm just learning. So if you can do it by the close of business Friday, that'd be helpful. Yeah, the hearing record will be open for 10 days. We thank you for being here today. Any other outburst or comment anyone wants to make? Thank you to the witnesses. Thank you very much for coming. The hearing's adjourned.